So here we are, another year in review, and it's what the date? It's the 18th today, I think, of November. 18th. Union is done. They've got the mall is set up there now. Yes. You said it's running.
Yeah. They already sell. Yeah, as you said, they're a week behind. Everybody's trying to make that money, so instead of opening it up after the holidays, Thanksgiving, they already got to open. So people are already shopping. Black Friday's coming on. People getting murdered. you know how it is. Dude. Everybody gets murdered. That's like the worst fucking day in the world. Now, Black Friday wasn't like that when we were growing up.
I know it wasn't that bad.
Okay, because I thought it was me just getting older. Maybe looking at it from.
Well, they had their moments. There was like those Cabbage Patch dolls happened on Black Friday. I think those people raided a store because of the Cabbage Patch dolls on Black Friday, and they trampled each other. But
it just seems like every year now Black Friday is just like worse and worse. Fuck that.
Now every year has something that kind of defines it at Union Square. We had the year where I can't even remember what some of the things that we had. One that was like it was the creepy year where it was just fucking scumbags and creeps and all that.
That's every year.
But it was particularly bad or something.
Oh, yeah.
And now this year, what would you say? Is this the volleyball year or is this the?
It's more like the sausage party. Like no girls allowed. Like if there aren't going to be girls in the party, they will be gone.
And it was also the hating on us year. It was everybody wanted their videos deleted. They were trying to.
Yes, you had your hating on, and I got my beat on. You know what I mean? Like
we each had people who were like.
We went through a lot of shit this year.
Yeah. We got people swinging at us. Yeah. And we had people kicking us.
Yes.
And we had people demanding their videos being taken down.
What would you do? Fight me?
I'm not gonna fight you.
You don't got the balls to fight me.
I'm not crazy enough.
Shut the fuck up. Because you're a pussy.
I'm not crazy enough to fight you.
You're a pussy, bro.
Show me the top. I'll fuck your ass up. Show me.
Yeah.
We went through a war zone this year for this fucking.
For the fucking amazing strangers.
Hey, I had nothing out of it either, too. Bunch of fucking goofballs coming to use Square. You gotta push them away and shit.
Another one of the people who hated on us this year was Tony, Crackhead Tony.
Oh, yeah, Tony.
But just Tony, we got to call him from now on.
Yes, he's not a crackhead.
He's a normal, regular person.
Time to go get my dick wet, faggot.
Why?
Well, I remember when he first came up earlier this year is when he came up and started screaming at me, going, "Oh yeah, you got a fucking problem with me? You got a fucking," and he was like, just went off on us. You remember that, right? That video, and I'm filming it. And then a few months after that, he sent his squad, the Sweatpants and the Pink Camera crew, to come intimidate me, to shame me out of the park.
But they didn't do nothing. They ended up becoming your friend.
Not even. I don't know if they became my friends. They certainly aren't hanging out or happy with what happened. Like, we posted their video and they never posted their video. And I think that girl even.
You posted the video, they never posted it.
Yeah. We posted ours.
Maybe they don't even have a YouTube page. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't. And they also told us afterwards. They said that they. The girl said, "I'm embarrassed that I made that video. I'm willing to be interviewed for your website if you want to be interview me." But I haven't been able to find her, so I have no idea if that's true or not.
She made it to the books.
Do you have any opinions about all that going on? A lot of people are saying, because in the end of that video...
You know what I mean? Like, watching the video and stuff, I think it's bully shit, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need three people to approach one person, you know what I mean? Like, if you... First of all, if Tony's got to come up to you, he's got the problem. He doesn't need to have a crew of three people and then another dude standing behind you. I mean, that's just bully stuff, you know what I mean? It's just like, kind of like... They got you, they got you when you were alone too, right?
No, actually, one time I was interviewing that girl, Alexandra, and then another time I was, I was hanging out with Dan the Man one time when they came up to me, and Dan just kind of sat there and held back, but
I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't be coming out threes, you know what I mean? It's just like, whatever, you know? One-on-one, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. I invited them to sit down and talk about it, but they didn't want to talk.
They don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They want to say what they got to say. They don't give a fuck what you got to say.
Yeah.
You pretend you're so much better than people.
You're a loser, bro.
But actually, you're a lot worse.
And that's the problem with most people.
They thought they were gonna shame me out of the park. They wanted to get me out of that park forever.
I'm in the park, bro. You've been there for too long. How many years we've been hanging out in Wood Square, bro?
I mean, we started hanging out there in 2002. That's when I moved here, and that's when we started hanging out. And then
and that's when that park just got fixed up.
Yep. That was and then started filming. About 2004 or 5. I have pictures that go back to then, and 2006 the videos on YouTube, and
Can't kick out somebody that owns something.
that had been we fucking know that part. That's anything to show off about.
And even if you do get beat up, you'll be back the next day.
Yeah. We got pretty close to that this year, getting beat up and showing up the next day. And
Yeah, we were there, you know. We're like Rambling Bill. We just can't get away from the square, you know what I mean?
but a lot of ball playing this was the year also of ball playing, with the soccer and the volleyball and the football and all those guys. They kind of killed it for a while. Like
they really killed it.
There was a lot of videos that get shot because they killed it.
Most of the summer was all on them, you know what I mean? Like they were like clockwork, like we were. They'd show up at a certain time, and one dude would be there before you know it. He'd be waiting for his boys, and eventually somebody came with the ball, and you know.
Explain how that kills the part.
Well, the ball's flying all over the place. Girls are getting hit. One girl lost her food over it. And they just laugh at them, and they ask them if they have Obamacare. You know, they make a joke out of, you know, chasing girls away. You know what I mean? Like,
it kills the part. It kills.
You can't. You're not gonna be no girls when you got a bunch of dudes throwing the ball at them. You know, like.
Here's your buddy Hoops.
Hi, Hopes.
How you?
Hey, how's everything? How you doing?
How you doing? Everything all right?
It's not cold. It's not cold?
Yeah, it's not cold.
Yeah, the wind chill. It goes right through it.
They started those one
Yeah.
thing agitate the wind. I mean,
The wind is what he's.
Yeah. It's the wind chill that goes right through you.
Yeah. So all right. Let's see what else we got here.
Got my sister Hoops right here.
So Shaggy, one of the misunderstandings I think about you or us, and it's one of the reasons that everybody wanted the videos thrown off of the internet, like they want their videos down and all that, is the misunderstanding I think that we look down on everybody that we
Oh
film.
no.
you
We're
got a
friends
good
with them.
picture with the camera.
And
But you need to get you have a different other length.
We hang out with them all year.
and this
You
is
got a
yeah.
different other length.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying actually.
What do you say, guys?
Yeah.
The camera, you put adjusting different other length.
Yeah.
No, the length.
Oh, the lens. No, it's not. It's just a regular lens. It's not. I can't change the lens on
You
it.
cannot change it.
No, it's attached.
You can add.
I can add a lens on, but I can't take this one off. I could get a new lens if I wanted, but
No, I see Canon. I see Canon camera. I see Canon camera. Then you put change it.
now, do you want to give your honest opinion on what?
We're friends with them.
Yeah.
These are friends, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, we're just filming our friends. This is what we do. This is who we
So
hang
I
out
see you
with.
later.
Hey, it was nice to see you.
You're the man.
We're gonna see you all winter.
I see you.
All right. Take it easy, right?
And there are times when we joke
Yeah.
and we say that shit.
Yeah, we just fucking see the sarcasm between us. People don't understand. You know, people fools. But we hang out with those guys. We've been hanging out with those guys before we even started filming. So that's why it doesn't bother them. We don't look down upon them. We don't make fun of them. They're our friends. We can make fun of them, and they can make fun of us. It's, you know what I mean?
And they do. They do it to our face.
Yeah.
And we do it to theirs.
Yeah, it's this is our friendship. You've been coming to the park. You've been coming to the park as long as you know what I mean. Like you know what I mean. They should know where you stand. And that's it. You know what I mean. Like whatever. Like Tony, I say hi to Tony all the time. I still say hi to him. I saw him at Starbucks a couple weeks ago. First thing I do, I go out of my way. I say hello, Tony.
And what does he do?
He says hi to me. You know what I mean. Like he doesn't have nothing to you know what I mean. Like
All right.
I mean, these are our friends. We're just filming. I'm being filmed.
Yeah. Nice. Is this how you smoke all your cigarettes?
I can't do this for long, fuckers.
Do you have anything to say about Roman? Now Roman, you would have never guessed in a million years one day Roman was going to say, I don't want to be at that park
Yeah,
anymore.
he's been there as long as we have. I mean, he started with this anti-Bush bullshit, political garbage, and
Then went into the
moved
sex
out
stuff, the
yeah,
creepy stuff.
Yeah, and now he's not the park. I mean,
What do you think?
it's surreal. You know what I mean? Like,
He
Roman
would-
not being there is surreal, and him being paranoid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very unlike Roman, I guess. You know
He
what I
was the
mean?
one we mentioned the last year in review. It was just him and Jeremy all winter at the park, and now
Yeah, now he's not there in summer.
It's like hot and you come to the park in the summertime and you get girls that sit there and they can just like pee and you can wash your hands in it and like it'd be really hot. And then you can watch them like
and the other drama you wanted to talk about is Turd.
We made friends with Bianca. What's Bianca's friend's name again?
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole and Bianca. We met them when they were passing by the park and we became friends with them. And then they started hanging out with us and stuff and they eventually disappeared and came back.
Bianca did a Zoomies yell at the store for you.
Yeah.
And
Then she fell for Turd
because, do you remember why?
because he looked like the guy from Maryland Mansion.
Yeah, he looked like Twiggy from Maryland
Twiggy,
Mansion.
yeah.
Twiggy, look at Twiggy. Huh?
I'm gonna fuck your ass.
No, not even close. Don't even say that.
And Mary was fucked up for a while. Mary was sick, where she had to go to hospital because of her drinking habits. Probably got worse.
Her whole world was turned upside down when
Yeah.
she lost Turd.
Yeah, and it was sad because it was just like Mary needs Turd. Turd is like, sorry to say, her life support.
Yeah, she was walking around when he was away with Bianca. Every time we saw Mary, she was
crying.
asking, "Where is he? Where is he? Have you seen him?"
Crying, tears.
And not that, but she was like, "I wasted 5 years of my life with this guy. Now you expect me just to walk away and all this?" And like she would not say goodbye. But what's the update on them right now? Are they?
Yeah.
They're together, right? They're back together, Mary.
Bianca, Mary and
Yeah.
Turd are back together. I think
And they're on.
Turd had like 2 different girlfriends.
He had a few. I want to say there was even when he was with Bianca, there was even a third that someone was talking about, who I have no idea who it was. But yeah, at least 2. I mean, everybody wants a piece of Turd.
Well, anyway, Turd's back with Mary. It's nice to see that because
Yeah, they're good together.
yeah. I don't know, no interfere.
Does Mary seem happy now that she's with him?
Nah, dude, she's still crying, bro. She came with, like red eyes, red face, like asking me for a cigarette a couple of days ago. She's getting bad.
Yeah, I agree.
She's definitely because she was in the shelter system or some kind of house or whatever, and she got thrown out of that and stuff. And it's just like she's been falling apart. It's sad. We love Mary, you know.
You know, I want the best for Mary, but boy, she can't be helped. Like no matter what you try and tell her, even when she wants advice, you tell her the right advice and she disagrees. Nope, that's not the right answer. I got to get back together with Turd. I got to get back on this life with him. Everything was good when I was with him, or whatever the fuck.
It's sad.
Well, they're back together again.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see that. And that's the way it should be because they were meant to be each other from the beginning and let them be together to the end.
And Bianca's out of the picture?
Yeah, well, Bianca, I know how she is. She's, once it gets cold out, she doesn't go out.
Yeah. She has a normal life.
Yeah, and she's doing good. Bianca's doing very good too. She's got a job. She's got her stuff together. So I'm very happy for Bianca. I'm happy that everything worked out. You got like ugly because you got the footage of Mary smacking.
Yeah, I sure did.
I mean? So it's just like it got ugly, but it also had a nice ending, and they're back together. So.
Why are you filming?
When's the last time you showed, right? Really? Cool. You might have to get some more clothes. Yeah, you can. I can. John is my friend. Right, John, my friends? How long have we known each other?
At least a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, about a year.
They're still letting you in here, huh? I know that
They
everyone's
threw him
still-
out last week. He was scratching his fucking balls. And like the guy was like, "Oh, you sitting there scratching his balls looking down?" And then the employee was like, "You got to leave." And John got up and just scratched his balls right in front of the employees.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Love it, dude. Right, John? Why you keep bitching? What's the matter?
Sleeping with the wrong girls.
I tried to hook up John. Did you like that Asian girl last week? I tried to hook you up with that Asian girl. She was cute. Yeah, that's why I was introducing you to her.
Was she into John?
Me and John were talking like, I don't know. No. I asked her. I did ask her.
At least you're trying.
But yeah. Me and John were outside Starbucks smoking a cigarette, and we started talking about like different girls and different races. And I asked John, "You ever been with the Asian girl?" Then later on, like that next day, I was hanging out with the Asian girl. To follow my Twitter account.
Nah, so you introduced him.
Yeah, I introduced right John. Right there, right.
That's nice. That's a good friend. You're trying.
Yeah, she's perfect for John. She's a little dizzy. Like me, like she went to the bathroom. She took 20 minutes to be in the bathroom.
She got lost.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the door
Then
out.
everybody was yelling at her and shit when she walked out. It was beautiful.
Funny shit. And boy, I'm looking at this, and we did have a slow year this year, Shaggy, because we even had a couple months where we just took off and no videos got posted or anything for a couple months.
Yeah, because of the volleyball thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like those guys took over the park. They took over real fast. You can't beat a bunch of dudes.
Who are throwing a ball, football or volleyball. And
First it was volleyball, then it was football.
first it was soccer.
Oh yeah.
Then it was
soccer.
volleyball.
Yeah.
And then it was football.
Yeah. What's up with these balls, man? If you want to go play with your balls, go home and play with your own balls.
I'll tell you, a few days ago, I was videotaping those guys with a football, and they were hurling. A few days, like a week ago, like a week or two ago.
They're still there?
And that, you know that big muscular guy who looks like Rambo?
Yes,
He was whipping that ball so fucking hard, and and it would get so close to hitting some lady or something, and then they didn't give a fuck.
Well, they're really Heads up!
Take that shit to the man. Take that shit to the fucking man. I'm just telling you what's safe, man. I'm telling you what's safe.
And Joey's been hanging out with Tim and High Pitch Eric. This has been the year where High Pitch showed up.
Hey, nice guy, he's cool.
Yeah, he was.
Great person, Joey's got the personality too,
He's got some good comments. High Pitch has good comments that
he knows how to speak his voice.
They're famous. They get cops that come up to him and one of their fans, and
they deserve it too. I mean, the show Joey puts out for the camera is beautiful. It's a work of art, dude.
Do you have any opinions about that Joey versus those Muslim kids, those ASA kids, whatever they're called?
Punks, you're harassing women. Nobody's harassing women. You're harassing. One woman
You're
right there.
harassing women.
Who's getting harassed by it? Raise your hand.
You're harassing
One
me.
right there.
You're
Who's
harassing
getting harassed by it?
Kids, whatever they're
I
called.
just think, those kids, they cause trouble with people and they mess with the wrong person. That's all I can say. You don't mess around with Joey Boots, Joey Boots is just like, he's ready for it, You got cum on your jeans,
You got cum stains on your pants.
You off, you motherfucker! You don't even look, you got cum stains on your pants! Look, you got cum stains! You got cum stains! You got cum stains! I will, okay, I'll suck your dick.
He probably was. He probably had a lot of friends in high school because he's a man, dude. He ain't no chump. What we see today with all these chumps, Joey Boots, man, he holds himself very well.
In any situation.
He's ready for that shit.
We've hung around him quite a few times when people were trying to pick a fight, or they're trying to scare him or intimidate him, or go, what's up, and they couldn't do it. They always have to walk away and be like, fuck him, he's not worth it.
I'll drop a dime on you!
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Fuck you, nigga. You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
You don't want to mess with me, man. Your hand was touching me. Don't do it.
My hand was in
You
my
got
pocket.
bed bugs or something.
No, I don't.
Stay away. I don't want to have to get physical with you out here. But I will.
Say what?
All right.
Be your worst mistake.
Right, my worst mistake, dude. Really. You're really that delusional?
Are you really that
You're that
crazy?
delusional? You're that delusional? You're just gonna keep fucking whatever,
You need
dude.
to go fuck
Touch me again, you drop, you're down.
Brandon,
Yeah.
what army's gonna put me down?
Touch me getting you down.
You be down first.
Right. I don't see you touching me.
All
right,
fuck,
Right.
You don't want to fuck with a Green Beret, dude.
Right. Oh yeah, you're a Green Beret.
That's a Green Beret.
Yeah. A Green Beret that smokes crack every day. All right.
Why you got late with
All right, Mr. Green Beret.
All right.
This annoys me sometimes.
You're not the only one, Joey.
Oh, you filming that?
Of course, if you want it filmed or not.
No, I don't care, man.
I know you don't.
It's like shooting a gun at a window that's bulletproof. You just no,
Yeah, it doesn't
no
affect.
at all.
Not only that, but they ricochet back at you.
Yeah. I love Joey.
All right, so you have a. That's the end of. I think that's the end of what we're talking about Union Square. You have a vacation coming up here, and I'm leaving on vacation.
Yeah, 1 week off for what? I get to chill, skate, stay out at night.
You're gonna skate in this weather?
Well, it's gonna warm up. I mean, the cold weather doesn't bother me. It's the wind, you know what I mean? It's just the wind, you know. The skate, you know, the cold doesn't bother me. I layer up and shit. I'm a man. I'm man up. There ain't no long border. I'm a right border.
I'm a right border.
A wrong border.
A
right
wrong border. That's not. I like that.
Yeah, so nah, I don't have no problems. As long as there's no snow, I'll be skating.
Do you have books you want to promote here?
Yes. I know nobody's got my books, but anyway, Death of the Vedas Part 1, Part 2, Amazon, Death of the Vedas, $3 for the VR computer. You are in New York City, you can come see me, or you can buy them at the local skate shop, labor skate shop on 36 cash. But I doubt you gotta buy it, so fuck it. And if you want to be my friend, and you come from East Bumblefuck to be my friend, you better buy a book, otherwise don't fucking talk to me. I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make you money.
But you'll be friends with them if they pay you?
Yeah, for a little bit, why not, you know? Everything costs money in New York. I'm a capitalistic pig just like the rest of the city.
That's how Emrys got to be your friend.
What?
That's how Emrys got to be your friend. He started doing stuff for
Yeah,
you.
he was smart about it. Unlike the rest of you, they want to hang out and they don't want to, you know, contribute and like buy any books or nothing. They just want my friendship. And, you know what I mean? I have enough friends, you know what I mean? I got Roots, I got John, you know.
So that's your message to the fans.
Yes.
Yeah, we used up my old battery.
Okay, good. Everybody most
You want to say goodbye to the viewers?
My last thing I'm going to say. Yes, a normal man. Enough is enough. I've been going through for about a full year and a half. Enough is enough.
Right.
It's about time.
Gotta give it to him. It's the man. Like John, just leave it.